Okay, I probably got about 16% battery left to make this video. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Brian Shaffer disappearance. I'm at Kroger's right now, and my truck's back there. I've walked here several times. This is about one of the few places you can park without the risk of being towed off. So right there is High Street. I'm crossing this street. It's called 7th Avenue. So at the time of the Brian Shaffer disappearance, this building wasn't here. It was like a laundromat and a Family Dollar. Sorry about the noise. But this building, it's like 4 or 5 stories. It was not here. So there's High Street and King Avenue. I'm gonna head north. So right now we're heading north on High Street. There's a Pizza Hut. See, back in 2006, none of these buildings were here. There's a camera up there on the corner. So as far back as maybe 2014, the section that I'm walking through right now was not developed. Like, this whole building wasn't even here. It was like part of the laundromat. And there's like a dollar store down there at the corner. And as you can see, part of this neighborhood is an older neighborhood with some older houses and also some, gotta watch out for the ice. So I used to walk through here, and I would always keep like dollar bills in my pocket because there's always homeless people that, I mean, it's kind of like the cost of, you need some money or something? Was you sitting here? Did you need $1?
I will. Thank you.
Thanks. Some apartments for rent. Lantern Square Apartments. I don't know if that lady really was asking for money, but she kind of looked like maybe she was. So I just gave her $1 anyways. There's a hookah cafe right here at 8th and High Street. So back to the Brian Shaffer disappearance. I'm standing here behind what was the Ugly Tuna. The building that we're looking at it's the building that was under construction during that time. So they're like apartments with stores. There's a bank. This is also the Ohio State University campus, basically. Kind of starts right here around 10th Avenue. So once you get around this intersection that's up here where these next two lights are, 3 lights, that's pretty much the Ohio State University campus. So the whole atmosphere of this street that I'm walking down is kind of, a bunch of young people walking and partying.
Yeah, I was like,
Ohio State University. Here's a good example of an outdoor bar that's on High Street. It's closed right now, but this is actually what used to be the Ugly Tuna. As you can see, it has garage doors, patio, So this place here is called the Gateway Film Center. So I don't know if it's sold. So right now we're inside the escalator area that was shown in the video that Brian Shaffer disappears. And if I look up, there's a walkway, windows, a ceiling. So the escalator that's going down is shut, or going up is shut down. So I'm gonna have to go. And if you walk over here, there's an exit door. We're still on the bottom. There's an elevator. So I'm going up the stairs. And there's 2 long flights of stairs. I just went up one section. This is the second one. So there's a camera up there on the wall. That must have been the one that was on all the videos. But if you look right behind the camera, there's this area that the camera's looking at. There's just one door. There's an exit door. This would have been. So right here, these doors was the entrance to the Ugly Tuna Saloon. Right here's the escalator. If you look up, there's a ceiling that the camera doesn't see. And so here's the entrance, and to my left, there's 1, 2, 3 doors. But the camera wouldn't have been able to see. That's the movie theater. It's got 2 levels. It's really quiet in here. There's the stripes on the ground. It doesn't look like it ever used to be an entrance to a bar. But that's what it is right now. It's this Department of Planning and Real Estate. It's closed right now. There's the address. Okay, here's the spooky part. Going down the escalator. Right here on the opposite side is where Brian Shaffer was going up the escalator in the videos. You can see it says 1550 is the address on the glass. So there's no way out to the left right down here at the bottom. Right here. Thank you. I want to go around the back way. This is like a parking garage. There's a dog in the window. So this is kind of like a plaza. Once you walk outside the doors, Jimmy John, parking center. So we're on the back of the block that was the ugly Tuna Saloon. So I know the stuff across the street was all new. This wasn't here. One thing I can say is when you walk back through some of these areas where the old houses are, there's probably 300 to 500 dumpsters. And you can imagine, somebody that was like Brian Shaffer at a bar, and they just decided to walk off through this neighborhood, which at the time wasn't nice like it is right now, but like I said, there's like 300 to 500 trash dumpsters, full-size dumpsters. So if someone did do something to him, they could have just threw him in one of those dumpsters. All of these buildings are new. I'm trying to walk through here. Obviously, this building right here is old. Hopefully, I can show you in this video the amount of trash dumpsters that are here. They're all the way through there. There's some kind of old building there. It used to look like a firehouse. We're at the we're looking north towards what used to be the Ugly Tuna. You can even see a car that's parked up there, like on the 3rd story or whatever. That's all new. So back here you can see where it says pharmacy. Somebody's pushing this dumpster across the street. The streets are made of ice.
I'm gonna get my glove.
I'm saying she just picked it up. I told her not to. I ain't pick all of them. Okay.
You can see downtown Columbus in the background. I'm headed south right now, away from the Tuna Saloon. Park garage. So there's High Street. About to run across. So back here at the Kroger's, which is about a block and a half, maybe about 2 blocks south of the old Ugly Tuna Saloon. It's a Pontiac Solstice. As you can see, I'm kind of blocked in. You can see downtown in the background. There's the Kroger's. That's High Street and 7th. And that's where I just came from.